Hey, today let's talk about launches and launch programs. It's really an important aspect of your business. The first product you put out the door is what your customers are going to see. It's your reputation. One of the great things about a good launch is it gets everybody involved. It gets your suppliers involved, it gets the factory involved, it gets your engineers involved. And basically, a good launch has a lot to do with making sure all the inputs into the launch are correct before you launch the vehicle. Is your incoming supplier quality set up correctly? We've been part of launches where folks didn't pay much attention to the supplier quality. They were too interested in the engineering of their own product. One that ended up happening is when those products got to the line and needed to be built, they weren't to the right specification. They weren't the right size. They weren't the right color. Many things can go wrong. One of the biggest things is making sure that those little small products that you're not thinking about because you're too busy with the engineering of your product, those things we need to fix and make sure that they're going to come in and as part of the inputs into your overall product, they're going to work. The second piece of the launch is preparation of the people. The people who are going to build your product have to be trained. They have to know what they're doing. They have to understand the standard operating procedures that are necessary to create a good product. And this is something that doesn't always happen, and it really needs to be worked on. A lot of people will start the launch and start bringing in people from other lines that they have in their factory, and it's a mistake. People need to be on the line earlier, practicing, taking apart pieces, putting them back together, taking them apart, putting them back together, finding out what's wrong with the setup of the workstation. And of course, workstation setup is critical to ensure that people know what's happening. I was part of a launch just a year ago where the workstations weren't set up properly, and yeah, the people could make one or two products, but when it took time to start making the hourly production flow, they got tired, they couldn't find the parts, their hands got sore, things happened to them that made them start to have bad quality. So it was really important to put together a very good job station for the workers. And do the supervisors understand what's required of them? What are the quality standards that are necessary? What are your production numbers? If you don't make production numbers, the product doesn't get to the customer in the timely fashion. When you add all this up, it can equal a good launch or a bad launch, a very costly launch, or even a launch that can hurt you significantly in the marketplace. Launch training to the people, having them understand and prepare up front, is a really critical process, and we are able to help you with that. We have over 30 years experience in product launches in automotive, in electronics, and in many other industries. It's very critical. Our training from all these years of doing this is preparation and getting things ready. Good project control, good engineering standards, and excellent training of the people.